everyone! I have a manga haul finally. It's been really busy. I went to Las Vegas for a week and it's been a year since I started making manga videos on YouTube, so it's just been kind of crazy and also just kind of slow. I didn't read a lot of manga last month. Like, I was excited for my trip and getting ready, so I think I only read 20 volumes. It was small for me. But I'm hoping to get back into reading more than 20 volumes of manga a month. So I have some stuff. I have a Crunchyroll box and a couple of Amazon packages. So let's get into it. I have a pretty decent sized Crunchyroll box. So my method for buying like most things for my collection is that I will wait until I need the next volume. Like, I've read the previous and I need the new one, and then I'll like make a pretty big order on Crunchyroll. So Crunchyroll, they're my favorite place to buy from. They package it super nice, just like Right Stuff used to package it. So I'm gonna pull these things out. It's been a really long time since I ordered these. So they've been sitting in my living room for like a month, if not longer. So some of them I still haven't read the most recent one of though. So that tells you how comparatively I didn't read a lot of manga last month. So let's go through it. I have In the Clear, Moonlight, Dusk, Volume 3. This one has a bent corner. That's like one of my first times where I've had a damaged book from Crunchyroll. Kind of sad. And it's also bent to the front, so I mean, it's okay. It's just usually they're like pristine. I haven't read In the Clear, Moonlight, Dusk Volume 2, so I still have only read Volume 1 at this point, so I don't know a whole lot. I still only know what's happened in Volume 1, but I absolutely loved Volume 1, and I'm excited to be at the point where I almost need Volume 3. I have Solo Leveling, Volume 4. I actually just finished Volume 3 like yesterday. I finished it yesterday after I got home from work. So crazy stuff in Solo Leveling. I really do enjoy it. It's a lot different than a lot of the other things that I read, so it's kind of nice to get to it. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of like strategy. I do like it that it's all in color and I'm still like captivated by the story, and the art's really nice and the whole thing's in color. But I have Volume 4 and I've read all the way up to that point, so okay. Next is My Dress Up Darling Volume 6. This one's plastic wrap, so I'm going to take the plastic off. I have Volume 5 is my next read. So it's out, it's ready to be read. It's with Sweat and Soap Volume 11, which is Sweat and Soap, the last Sweat and Soap. So those are my two that I'm reading currently. So I will need this one very soon. But I still haven't read Volume 5. But I really like this series. This one looks cute. She looks like she's going for like a bunny costume, especially because there's like a bunny on the back, but this one looks cute. So I really do like this series. I like learning about cosplay and it's just very, very adorable. This definitely looks like a bunny costume cosplay. So it should be pretty good. Here is Made in Abyss, Volume 3. I have read Volume 2. I read it before I went to my trip. So on my trip to Las Vegas. So it's been like a week since I've read it, or like a week and a half. I liked Volume 2 more than I liked Volume 1. Volume 1 I was kind of a little put off, but I felt like that disappeared a little bit for Volume 2. I liked it more. I still don't know how I feel about the like very, very grayscale art Like everything is shaded. There's not a lot of use of white other than for the text boxes, but I think it's pretty, and I enjoyed volume 2 a lot more than I enjoyed volume 1. Not that I didn't dislike volume 1, it's just like it was kind of traumatizing. So, and I know it's only going to get worse, but I feel like maybe as I get to know the characters better, I will be able to do it. This is Phantom Tales of the Night, volume 5. This cover is crazy. It's so pretty and colorful. I haven't read volume 4 yet. It's very close into my to be read. I just needed this one pretty soon. Oh, it's looking creepy. Oh, this is one where it's like some pages are like really hard to look at because of like body gore and like bones and muscle, and you see a lot of kind of just eerie things. You can kind of get that impression from the cover, but like it's good and it tells a good story, so while it kind of creeps me out while I'm reading it, it's good. So there's just this like man spider. He's right here, and he literally has like spider legs coming out of his back, and it's just, it gives me the creeps because I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but I can get through it. So I think that you guys should give this a chance if you haven't. It's pretty good and yeah, creepy though. Here is Dr. Stone, volume 9. I haven't read some Dr. Stone in a minute, it feels like. So that I haven't read volume 8 yet. I think it's coming up in my to be read, so I needed this one. But I have watched the anime for Dr. Stone, so let's see. It looks like it's the end of the Kingdom of Science versus the Tsukasa Empire fight. So I think that would be like the Stone Wars, like the season 2 of Dr. Stone, it sounds like. So excited. Next is Daytime Shooting Star, volume 10. I don't think I've read volume 9. It's in the same situation. It's coming up soon. I don't even remember like looking at this cover. I love this art, you guys know it. It's so beautiful. I don't want to get too many spoilers, but I like also really want to look at it. Ugh. Okay, so I'm really excited. I really like Daytime Shooting Star. Okay, Dead Man Wonderland, volume 6. Second to last thing in this box. I have read volume 5. I read it not that long ago. Volume 5 was pretty good. I actually have liked this more as it's gone on. I feel like it's a deeper story than I thought, and there's more characters involved than I had originally thought, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Like it's pretty interesting, and it still held my attention, so I enjoyed it. Alright, the last one in that box is the X-Holic Omnibus Volume 2. I read this when I got back from Las Vegas. I read Volume 1 when I got back. So the Omnibus is 3 volumes in one, and yeah, I really enjoyed reading the first 3 volumes of X-Holic. I've seen the anime, love the anime. I went and rewatched the anime opening, and I was like, yeah, this makes me think of like the mid-2000s. But it's still good as a reread. The only problem is I don't get the like clamp references to like all the other series. Like you can notice like they'll make obvious references to something and I'll be like, oh, I don't get it. And then there'll be like a note saying and explaining like what the reference is, but that's the only thing. But it's really good. I honestly highly recommend this. The monkey paw story like still gives me shivers. I loved rereading that one. It's just so good. It took me a long time to read it. It's like 500, this one's 545 pages. So it did take me a bit, but it's so pretty. Look at it. Okay, so my next are like individual Amazon packages. So they were Amazon for different reasons. Like they were new, or like I was like, I want to try that. So we'll have to see because I don't remember like any of these. Oh, okay. The first one is the Ancient Magus Bride Volume 10. I can't quite remember why I bought this on Amazon. I think it might have been sold out on Crunchyroll because this is like around the time where the new season is, and I haven't watched the new season, but that would explain like why everybody is buying and why Volume 10 was sold out. I really love this series, guys. I do. Sometimes it's a little hard to follow and can get a little like, it's just kind of vague, but I still really like it. I love all the characters. It looks like Chisei is going to a college. I don't know, or Elias is going with her. I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited. And a lot of drama just happened in the last like 2 volumes. Okay, this one looks like it has just one thing. Ooh, Spy Family Volume 11. I finished Volume 10 last month, and then Volume 11 came out, so I was like, yeah, I gotta get Volume 11. So here it is. Volume 10 was really good. It was all about Twilight's backstory and stuff, and I enjoyed that. It was a lot different though because that was the majority of the volume. Who are these kids? I'm like, are they people that we've met? I don't know. They're like, there's like war stuff on the ground. I don't know. But I'm really excited to have Volume 11. Alright. There's one in here. Ooh, I'm so excited to talk about this. This is Delicious in Dungeon Volume 2. I loved Volume 1. I loved it. If you like fantasy, slice of life, cooking, it's all of that in one, and it's amazing. You guys probably already know that it's amazing, but it's amazing. I read Volume 1. I bought Volume 2 right away. Marcel is like, nah, she does not want to focus. But it's so good. I started watching the anime, and I think I'm on episode 10 or 11. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch it weekly, and you guys know that I don't do that very often. But I've watched the anime, so I'm past where this is. But I just had to have more of the vibes of this story. I love the fantasy mixed with the cooking and the slice of life. It's like my perfect story. So if you haven't read Delicious in Dungeon or watched the show, it's so relaxing and like, oh, it's so good. It's just so good. Go read this or watch the anime. It's amazing. Okay, next is my last package. I think this was the last thing that I bought. There's 2 things in here, and I'm super excited for both of these. They are both One Piece related. So these like 2 side story manga things came out, and I think they came out the same day, and I was like, I need these. So the first one is One Piece Shokugeki no Sanji, and it looks like it's by the Food Wars artist. Is that true? I think that's true. I've read Volume 1 of Food Wars, so I haven't seen like a whole lot of it, but I enjoyed it. I was just overwhelmed by how much there was. And Sanji is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, One Piece character, so I was like, yes, I need a manga all about Sanji and cooking. So I am stoked to read this. Like, yeah, it says it's served up by the creator of Food Wars. So if you've read this, let me know what you think. It's probably going to be a little bit until I read it, but I'm super excited. And then the One Piece Aces Story Volume 1. So this looks like it's going to be ongoing, and it's by Boichi, who you guys know I like the art of his. I love Dr. Stone, so I was like, yeah, I want to see One Piece like Dr. Stone style, and looking through it, it does not disappoint. Oh my goodness. It's so weird to see like Zoro Oh! Look at Zoro! Look at Zoro as Dr. Stone Art! Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so exciting to read. Luffy looks honestly like pretty similar to his regular self, but yeah, I'm excited to read this, and I'm excited that it's more than one volume, so pretty cool. I will show you guys the art for the Sanji one. I love him so much. If you love Sanji, I feel like you have to read this because yeah, the beautiful art. But I'm super excited to read both of these One Piece like little Shonen Jump side story things, but yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think I ordered a couple of new things that came out recently, like, and they're not here yet, so I have a couple of random things showing up, but other than that, this is like the last of my little stuff that's been hanging out. So if you read anything cool lately, let me know. It's been a while. I'll probably end up doing a 1-year manga collection update, but I really need some new risers because I am out of room literally everywhere, so I need new risers because right now it's like really crowded. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.